Greetings, everyone. This is the Success Scholar here, the Honorable One, Haki Shakwami. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Want to do this piece and share just several operations and opportunities that I will be participating in, and really just examining the operations and different things, open opportunities for me, and I just kind of make it work for me in terms of managing my resources, managing my time, and really just connecting to people that really desire to move forward. And so this week, I'm definitely looking forward to being at the Natural Products Expo. I'm not going as just some spectator. I'm going with a true vision and a true analysis to ensure that I'm aware of the diverse amount of holistic products that are out here in the marketplace. It's called Natural Products Expo East. So that's in Baltimore. Many people, should be aware of it if you are, sincere about, really getting the right information out here for our community. And so that's what's going on. But this weekend, I will be at the Baltimore Book Fair, and I'm going in there again, just like I went to the Congressional Black Caucus just last week. Take no prisoner. Absolutely take no prisoner. The work that has been done over the past year, and the studies and the classes that I've been going to have really positioned me in a very different manner. And now I'm just realizing it. So I'm doing these different YouTubes to let people know, just piece by piece, just the different levels that and the strategies and the directions I'm going into. So here's what I've learned over the years in terms of what is important and how much money is important to me. But it's important, but wisdom has become more important in terms of survival, in terms of growth. I know that's a right, and in terms of remaining free. And so this Friday, I'll be there from 3 to 7 at the Black Writers Guild in Baltimore at the Downtown Harbor. And this Sunday, I will be with Morgan State. I'm sorry, the 88.9 FM. Oh my gosh, this book looks neat. Wow, that's really nice. At the with WEAA Radio. So that's that. But after that, I'm really excited about what's getting ready to happen. I'm going to be taking a 3-day class, 3-day authors brand yourself to wealth and success class, and I am fantastically looking forward to that. I'm sincerely, I'm excitingly, shall I say, I'm probably not one of our fantastically, excitingly looking forward to that, because I know that with the previous 2 trainings that I did, with the 3-day stock training, and not to pretend that that's going to be the end all be all of knowledge that I need, but sometimes you can really position yourself with the right type of information that you really know that you can't spend no time with people. You realize that you have to turn the corner. And so, but I do have a reasonable understanding of where I am and what competencies and skills that I had. And while I'm learning, I will continue to position myself. But so I know that when I go to this class, the gentleman is going to be flat out excited about this amazing book that that I actually co-authored, Mission Unstoppable: Extraordinary Stories of Failures, Blessings. Now, I know, I know that some people, you know, have really thought that or believe, well, that's just you just wrote one book, or I mean, here's the thing, I've done a lot in terms of not. It's not about this book. I mean, I still market other authors' books. I feel that I've read a significant amount of books, and that my reading and development and the skill development from that, along with uh, experiences that I've had, prepares me substantially for absolute greatness. And being in a book with these two gentlemen, a book that everybody definitely and their mama and their grandchildren and aunts and uncles should have, uh, I realized that, I'm absolutely headed towards something. And let me just explain that, what I mean by that. There are people buying this book, dozens and dozens and dozens of hundreds and soon to be thousands of people purchasing this book from me. They see my pictures, they see George Frazier, and they see Les Brown. I know Les working on another project, but so my thought is, okay, so I just need to get this book out, in front of a significant amount of people that support both of these individuals. Let me go back and make a quick change with that too. Hmm. So yeah, so people are gonna really continue to get this, and not that that's the only dynamic that angle that I'm working. You know, it's just really how my mind continues to evolve. And so when I go to this training, it's gonna be on and popping. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's definitely gonna be on and popping. So that's September 30th through October the 2nd. So and after that, man, after that, I got two authors expos coming up. One in Baltimore, Morgan State, on October the 15th, and one on October the 16th down in Southern Maryland. Now, I'm not, and here's the thing, I've done a lot before that, and sometimes people may not necessarily appreciate, but I'm to the point now where my track record should speak for itself. And soon I'm going to be laying out a more formal presentation, like I did in Newport News 5 or 6 years ago. I laid some things out 5 or 6 years ago with a PowerPoint presentation. I dropped some significant knowledge, and so I know that people get sound bites. They get me interviewing individuals. They get me being interviewed, but I've done 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, and 45 minutes here. Little small things, but not the total package with me uh, flowing, flowing. And that's where I know that you and everyone's going to totally see why, I consider myself the success scholar, and all of the operations that have been growing, and the showing up. It's all here right now. And I'm gonna, some people gonna really, if they didn't have these opinions before, I'm gonna have some haters. But I tell you what, man, you get on the right side of history. For those that are cordial, those that are my supporters, you're on the right side of history. You're on the right side of greatness, of what is going to manifest, because I've put in the work. I've earned my stripes. I've educated tens and thousands of individuals in very, very unique ways. And so I'm simply saying, at this stage of the game, it's time to go to another level. And those that are wise enough, those that are smart enough, those that are progressive and forward thinking and striving to get to the next level, they're gonna, understand and appreciate that. So with that being said, I'm gonna be pushing over the next few weeks and next few months, managing my money very wisely, and there's going to be an explosion. There's going to be an explosion in operations, and so for those that desire, I would love to sit down and share the vision of what actually I've been putting together. Uh, it's a very unique, scholastic strategy. And I'm gonna, you can check out some of my real shows that I do on eLife Media, and some of the interviews that I did with some amazing individuals. So, but I always realize there is another level. There is another level. There is another level. And so I'm simply saying I would love to partner and collaborate with the smart people out here, the builders, the visionaries, those that see what actually I'm putting together, and we can make some things happen. So I don't have much more to say at this particular time, but Baltimore Book Festival this coming weekend. Connecting. I'm gonna try to get in there with WEAA. Got some things jumping at the different Baltimore Book Expos and the Southern Maryland Book Expo, and after that, I'm going to be the guru. The guru. It's going to be my official inauguration, my coming out and saying, I've done the absolute work. But I can make that transition, that amazing transition that I know I've always knew that I could, and not necessarily be dependent, not trying to nickel and dime any individuals. I'm talking some Reginald F. Lewis type of focus and determination and study, some Amos Wilson type focus, determination and study. And so I will say that over the past 10, 12, 11 years, all of this work, this knowledge that I've gained, the experiences that I've had over the past months have prepared me in making the right strategic decisions, creating the right allies, and keeping those haters and those unalikes or those disagreeable beings. You got to keep those people to your side. You got to, bless them and release them. And so I say that at this time I've been showing up on the front lines, and I'm absolutely affirmatively convinced of the very strategic directions that I'm going to be going into. So, with that being said, I say get this book, best-selling author, and invite me in to speak at your event. I've been trained by these two gentlemen, and of course, if anybody need some coaching with the Success Scholar, I am available for that. I tell you, I know that yes, there are people who have made dozens and millions of dollars more than me in many different spaces and places, but I'm saying that overall, you want a Success Scholar. That's a different caliber of understanding. Hmm? Yeah, it's a total different vision than many individuals understand. It's beyond common comprehension, if you will. So I'm saying that not everything in my arsenal of my repertoire of my 100 books a year for 11 years, everything is not going to be said publicly. Everything is not going to be on a PowerPoint. Everything is not going to be on the YouTube. Everything is not going to be on my radio show. I have some in-depth nuclear. It's the what's the term? The nuclear option type of operations that individuals should certainly and can utilize for the maximum development, maximum growth, maximum freedom and empowerment that must happen. And so I am again Haki Shakur Ami. I am totally unstoppable. And this is our book, Mission Unstoppable, Extraordinary Stories of Failures, Blessings. I am the best-selling author. We have working on more projects. We've been promoting some films in the Baltimore and Bowie area. So come out and support. We did the Power Talk 3. I was a sponsor with that, with Carl Nelson. Some of the most amazing scholars and teachers came out to that, and we're working towards Power Talk 4. If I'm blessed enough to be offered the opportunity and uh, to be invited back. I'm sure I have been, as I was interviewed at the Congressional Black Caucus by Brother Carl Nelson. And so I'm saying that you about to witness, you are indeed about to witness something out of this world and unprecedented. And I am totally focused with the knowledge in the library and the preparation and dedication with a mindset of achievement, a mindset of success and victory. And so I say, for those that want to be on the winning side now, come join my movement. Join right now. It's time. I'm going to another level. I'm going all the way uh, off this planet, if you will. I'm aiming high. I'm going to the top, not just at the top, but over the top, if you will. So I'm saying that it's my time. It's absolutely my time, and I will not be denied. I will not be denied. I got too much good stuff for me and with me. I've been planting the seeds, and I know what and how to function. And I'm blessed with such good health and good looks that I'm going to be around for some years to keep this work going. And so I just want to thank all my supporters out there over the years and those who didn't actually help in some way, but you actually helped me by not helping me because I became more determined. And that's what I say to you. Sometimes you may feel that you're all alone in the struggle, and this is where your resilience, your determination, your values, and your fortitude comes in, where you have to dig deep in terms and ask yourself, where do you want to go? And sometimes people will put you at a certain place. Some people still still want to treat me like I'm just some little regular brother that stepped up. Came like I just came out of Baltimore. Like, no, I mean, but it's okay. It's okay for now. I mean, it's okay for a couple more weeks, if you will, or just a week or two. I'm just gonna say it's okay for just another week. But I'm saying it's gonna be an absolute different ball game, and I'm not playing. Absolutely not playing. You see this book? I hope you do. This is just the beginning. This is believe that, trust. If you don't have any faith in yourself, have faith in me. Have faith in your creator that God created us with high levels of melanin, and we deserve the blessings that's going to come with gaining knowledge and understanding our environment that we are in. And so it's time for you all to support real leadership, real visionaries, real people with the proper historic, cultural skill set and mindset uh, to achieve personal excellence and personal freedom. So that's all I have to say. I know it's a long video, but I had to drop some things. I know I've been putting out some other stuff, and people track different things, but I had to lay out a little history with some things. And sometimes you have people that's going to support you, and sometimes people simply are not. And you gotta press forward, and you can't be the doormat for everyone forever. I know many people, they just end up with nothing, and they think this is okay. They think this is acceptable, but God didn't put it in my destiny, my spirit to live average. And so sometimes you got to get away from some people, get away from some people that are holding you back. And absolutely, I've had to kind of close up those relationships that are not leading anywhere. And I know that I'm going somewhere. I'm being blessed every single day with some of the best and brightest, and more intelligent people are coming into my circle every single day, and they're appreciating what I'm doing and where I'm going and the vision and the knowledge that I have, the depth of a success scholar. And so I say, uh, I'm going to create value in this world. I'm going to add value, and I'm going to continue to develop the real skill sets that are needed in this 21st century. So I say thank you all. Peace.